Hey everybody, this is Sarah Twilight, and let's talk Preptober.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as the multiverse and as full of books as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between writer and reader, between reality and insanity, and it lies between the wonders of one's dreams and the summit of one's knowledge. This is the dimension of fangirls and imagination. It is an area I call the bookish Twilight Zone. Hello, I'm Sarah Twilight. On this channel, I'll show you what to read and how to write.
NaNoWriMo is coming up in, November, so actually in a few days, maybe even sooner, depending on when this video gets posted. So in November, people can either sign up or they just do it.
A lot of people, they don't even sign up on the official website, they just do it.
They try to write 50,000 words, whether it's a novel or it's maybe part of another work in progress. The goal is to reach 50,000 freaking words in 1 month. I'm kind of nervous, but you know what? My first time doing it. So I'm gonna do it like a boss, because I'm a boss. A boss babe. No, we're not going there. So that means this month is called Preptober. Cool name, right? And that's when we do like hardcore plotting, like we're setting up like what we want to do for our book or, you know, work in progress, whatever. And so I'm gonna be telling y'all what I've been doing, maybe share some tips, experiences, whatever I want. Also, I'm using my selfie stick because I'm too lazy to like put my ring light together because I don't want to plug it into my computer or stuff. But I could do this. Woo! Hopefully this doesn't fall. Ah! Oh my gosh. So this is my first year doing NaNoWriMo. So woo! Scary. It's kind of cool though, be starting a different like work in progress because I've been on the same one for like quite a while. And while I do really like the book I'm working on now, you know, sometimes it's exciting to start something new, you know? And I'm hoping that maybe if I actually succeed in doing like, you know, 50,000 words for this book, because it probably won't be finished in 50,000 words, but I'll at least get, you know, 50,000 words into this, hopefully. It'll maybe give me like a bit of a rush and I'll be like, you know what, this is easy peasy. I can do more in my book and like, you know, get it done quicker. So honestly, I'm okay with the pace I'm going with it because I want quality over quantity, you know, so. But I am trying some new things out with plotting my book for NaNoWriMo, and this is what I'm doing. So there was this like, you know, 3x story structure is what I'm using, and so I've actually been plotting it out several times. No, I'm not a mad woman. Okay, maybe I am, but listen to me. So first I like take the template and then I will like, you know, write what happens, you know, with each beat, you know, and then I do it again on like a different file, but I go into more and more detail. And then I do it again on a different file and go into more and more detail. I probably will only do it 3 times. I think I've done it 3 times, maybe 2, I don't know. But I like doing it because it gives me more of an idea what's happening. And it's like since I'm an artist, I kind of think this way a lot of, I will see the big picture, but then I go into like detail the further I go, you know? Because first, say when you're doing a painting, you first get the colors in, and then you like add shading and lighting and all that sort of stuff, all the other colors. Go into more and more detail. And so that's how I've been viewing this book. I haven't done it for my other work in progress, but I think I will try it with future books and even maybe the work in progress I have now, because it's actually very helpful and it works for me, especially since I am a plotter. But the reason I started it for this book is because, you know, it's NaNoWriMo. We have to be quick. Something that's helping me prepare for NaNoWriMo is reading this book. It's called Mistborn, and it's actually the first book I've ever read by Brandon Sanderson. I have quite a few friends who are like really into him. So this is like epic fantasy, and that's kind of the genre that my book is in. So that's really cool. But that's one reason I'm reading it, because, you know, it kind of gets me into the genre. But also it is in 3rd person. So that's what I'm going to be doing this book in. And usually I write in present tense, 1st person. Like in past, I used to write a lot in third person, but you know, with this book, it's been a while, so I've just been doing first person present tense, and it really helps me when I'm reading novels that are first person present tense. Say if it's like first person past tense, that can kind of mess me up a bit, and it kind of like twists my writing style, but then I get back on track. But it's just, you know, a little road bump. And this will help me kind of when I'm writing, just like to get the vibe of third person. I'm also listening to an audiobook that's, you know, also epic fantasy and also third person. It's called, it's part of the Andari Chronicles. It's a really good
Series. More people need to read because it's amazing and I need someone to fangirl with besides my best friend.
So that's one thing I've been doing, a great tip. Okay, another tip. Okay, I said would totally watch my video, how to hype your book up. And there's some great tips. And one of the things I mentioned is making a Pinterest board. It really can help you hype it up. Like I just made mine recently for the NaNoWriMo project, that book, and oh, I love it so much. And if you want to know more about like my, you know, what it's about, maybe go on my Pinterest, which is Sarah Twilight, and see that board. It is labeled NaNoWriMo work in progress. Very simple for you simple-minded people. But, you know, definitely hype yourself up about your work in progress. Also, I've been doing personality test stuff for, you know, my characters. I haven't really done it for this batch of characters, but I really want to take the MBTI for my two main characters because, you know, I have their wants and needs and like all that stuff plotted out. So now I just gotta take that test for them just to get to know them better. But it's okay, so I have like a lot of side characters and like 7 of them, and they are really big parts of the book, and I want to get to know them better. So I was like, I should do the Enneagram for them to figure out their fears and wants and just, you know, kind of like get an idea about them, not go into as much detail. Well, I tried it for one of my characters, and ugh, it took forever. It wasn't even as fun. I know that sounds whiny. Maybe I think I'm just going to figure out each character's wants, needs, like, you know, that stuff. Like, I know a lot about them, but I'll just put it more detailed, and then I'll take the MBTI for them too. I know it's a lot of detail, but you know what? I like these guys. I'll do it for them. Yeah, I'll probably do that soon. It'll be fun. Also, if you're into doing that stuff, go check out my video on using the MBTI for characters. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for Preptober. All the prepping, plotting, character stuff, and getting in the vibe of it, you know. And I should probably tell you guys what my book is about, like give you an idea. So it actually was, okay, so when I was like 14, this was years ago. So I think I was 14. Yeah, that's been a while. So this has been a long time in plotting. I made an idea for like, I didn't write this down, but like it was in my head and I wanted to write it down. It was an Avengers fanfic, like Next Generations, like the kids of the Avengers come together to fight Loki, who returned years when they were like little, and he took over the world. And so a lot of stuff happened with that. And one of my characters she wasn't even like related to any of the Avengers. So in the Avengers 2012 movie, Loki kills a guy because he wants an eyeball from him. And I made it so like in my fanfic, he had a daughter and she saw the whole thing and she was like little, so she was like traumatized and she wanted revenge. And so Black Widows recruited her and they did an experiment like kind of along those lines of the Winter Soldier, where she was put in hyperfreeze for a while. And when Loki ruled, Black Widows were under his command, and so she's like, you know, won't gonna kill him. But that was like the root idea. It has changed so much. Like the plot's changed a lot. The characters have really changed, and it is, you know, epic fantasy. Not really, okay, it is kind of medieval fantasy, but I'm trying to put some like Greek elements into it too, just not to be so generic. There's a whole found family like trope going on. There are wyverns, there are battles, there's magic, there's, you know, revenge plots gonna ride, and there's a lot of cool things that I'm looking forward to writing. And I've had this idea for a while. It's been developing for a while. That's one reason I chose it. One day in the far future, you'll see it on your shelf, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. But I'm excited to get into it. It's my first time. I know I'll make mistakes. I know I probably won't actually end up getting to 50,000 words, but hey, I'm going to try, and that's what you got to do in life. You got to try. So Have an amazing day. Please subscribe if you want to see more of my videos on the other videos I've done. Tell me about your like NaNoWriMo work in progress and like what are stuff you've been doing for Preptober. And I am trying to, by the end of the year, but hopefully in November, because I want to be able to go on live on my phone and interact with y'all, especially during NaNoWriMo. I think that'd be really fun if we can all get together and just talk about our work in progresses and like share ideas and just vibe, you know? And I want to, you know, give back to you guys because you guys mean a lot to me. You really do. Remember to try new things. Good luck. Break a leg. I don't like saying good luck because I'm a theater kid. Break a leg with a NaNoWriMo and Jesus loves you.